catch him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coincidence Stream. All good things do indeed come to an end. Hi, Flower. Welcome. Boa noite. Yeah, this is probably the last Farthest Frontier stream we're making here. Let's see if we can get the enemies to attack quickly and then press the button and show off some beer as well. A couple of objectives I have on my mind to get done on this stream, but I think it's feasible to get it all done tonight. Zieloni, welcome to the stream. Back to Doom? No. Next, next game is probably a racing game, but I still might change my mind. It's unlikely to be Doom, though. Trackmania. You know, that's totally a possibility. I've never played Trackmania, and I feel that that is a game that I could get myself into really easily. So yeah, it's a possibility. Professor Chaos, welcome to the stream. Let's get in game. Hello, Mr. Olga. Good evening. You're 15. Except that we're dead. Excuse me. Tip: ensuring all grain and flour is stored in granaries will help limit rodent populations. Hey Iglo, welcome to the stream. It's me, welcome to the stream. Next game is probably a racing game. I haven't fully decided yet. It may be Trackmania, it may be Grid, Race Driver Grid. I was preparing Race Driver Grid stream a couple of weeks ago, so that is a strong possibility it'll be that one. But until the day comes and I start the next stream, I'm always free, and I have the right to change my mind at any point in time. Need for Speed, I do not enjoy the Need for Speed games. It's a bit too bad for me. Within the racing game genre, I have a preference for games that have some degree of simulation. Or otherwise I'd just launch Carmageddon or GTA or something like that, completely arcadey. And follow. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't like the Need for Speed series. It's like the physics engine is just jank. It's completely unrealistic. It's like a mix between racing and fantasy. Yeah, no, I like the grip on the car to feel a little different if I'm on tarmac versus dirt versus sand versus mud, in the rain, in the dry. Yeah, I kind of like a simulation. Now, Race Driver Grid is not entirely a simulation game when it comes to racing games. It is a mix of arcade and simulation, but that's exactly what I enjoy. Anyway, I still need to decide on what I'll play next, and the next stream will probably not be tomorrow. I'll take a small break after I finish up with the Farthest Frontier. But for now, guys, you can do me a solid and check if you can hear the game sounds, the music, my voice, if you can see everything on screen here, the chat on the left, the music preview in the bottom, and also, hold on, and also the viewers here in the top right corner of the screen. Can you see and hear everything? Please confirm that the audio and video is good on your end, both on YouTube and on Twitch, please. Trackmania being more realistic. Again, it's not a very realistic game, it's a mix of realism and arcade. A bit like Grid, but that's the type of game that I enjoy. Whereas Need for Speed, it's just arcade. It has very little simulation. The Need for Speed series. I understand them still being fun, but I'm just saying it's not for me. All good on Twitch. Thank you for confirming. Hey Dream Explorer, Fargus doing in the afterlife? Well, there are multiple Farguses, both in the afterlife and in this city, because there's so few names for the villagers that there have been plenty of Farguses. Oh, that's not what I want. This is what I want. And this. Alright, so we're back in here. There's just a couple of objectives left to be completely done with this city. A couple of things I want to change since the last time. So ever since we've finished baking all the pastries, we now have bread just as a surplus type of food. Like, they've been 100% happy with the food for a very long time, so I'm not concerned. And so I want to change something around here. I want to do with the bread the same thing I'm doing with the fish, the same thing I'm doing with the cheese, the same thing I'm doing with the preserves, which is I make the grain type of food primarily to sell, and then the surplus that is not sold at the trade center, I can make some bread with it. Now, I cannot sell bread, of course, but I can sell flour. So I'm going to remove one person from the windmill, make less flour, one person in the pastry shop to make bread, and I'm going to say trade center. Where's the flour? Flour's already probably at 500, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna do this. Keep in stock. So even if the bakery goes through the flour all the way down to 0, whenever I sell these 500 units of flour, the priority will be to get the flour in the trade center, even if that stops the bread production, because we're so fine on food. I don't need to worry about that. Hey Dex, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh, as for the theory we were testing last time, 318 taxes luxury. When we stopped with the pastries, we had 335, so we have 17 fewer taxes per month. I think that's just fluctuation of the distribution of goods, actual luxury goods in the houses and not the pastries. So with this state, I conclude with, let's say, a 99% certainty that pastries, even though they're called luxury foods, they do not give luxury taxes, so there's no advantage in making those. And that's the test complete. I still need to buy more spices, right? I bought some last time. They weren't exactly cheap. If I find cheap spices, I'll buy some more. And as for the rest, let's check the rest. Oh, I do want to make some more things in this maze. I want to build more of these gates. Because since I have this gate here, for the convenience of the passage of my own soldiers, they will be attracted to this gate. And so I'd rather give them more options of things to be attracted, like these 3 should be here, and these 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. So that when they turn the corner, they will rather be attracted to this gate and try to go through here instead of going through there. If the enemies try going through there, I need to back away my army further down this line, and I don't want to do that. So let's build those gates, and hopefully this will help the maze. Oh, another thing that I've finally understood. There's a way to cheese with the flattening tool, there's a way to cheese the terrain on a huge peak. So I've done some experiments before, and I've shown you how you can, by grabbing one of these tiles that is touching the edge of the water, you can bring a huge line, a very long line of terrain to almost at that exact same level on the water. You can do the same on top and actually bring other tiles to the top of the mountain without averaging things. So if I do this, for example, what happens is the people will start working here, and after the end of this work, the entirety of all these 10 by 10 tiles, these 100 tiles, will be averaged. The final height will be averaged across all the tiles in this section. However, as we've seen before, walls and gates are like anchors. So what I can do is I can put a palisade gate on the highest peak of this mountain. Let them build that, and then I'll try a little trick to try and bring more tiles to this exact height without averaging anything. I just raise everything up using that one thing. I've seen that in other videos. I finally understood this thing, I think, and I think I can show you guys. What I did here with the forts, this was not a good example of flattening. I probably lost some height in this mountain already, but this peak is much higher than the other one, I think. This peak feels higher than that one, so I'll use this one as a anchor. Alright, let's do the maintenance then. Wagons, how are the wagons doing? 14, 20, 9%, and 11. Not too bad, we're gonna leave them. Compost yards. Hey, Demogorgonzola. How you doing? Why does this farm never go to 100%? It's been on 98 since forever. Like, these... The fertility factor is low. I mean, not low, 73% is still high. And these are +3 on the fertility. This should have been at 100% for a while. Not sure what's going on here. Sashman, welcome to the stream. G-Man Zebra, hello. Thank you. All the best to you too. Thank you very much. And if you're curious about what the game is, this is a survival city builder game. A bit like the old Settlers games. So you have a population, you need to build houses to give them shelter, they need firewood to stay warm in the winter, they need food, they need luxury goods, and then the enemies attack and they get stronger and stronger with each year. And so you'll also need to recruit the military and defend yourself from enemy attacks that are ever increasing in strength. That's the basis of this game. I don't need to recruit more cavalry. Oh, there's still rats. Every year, once they take shelter because of the freezing temperatures, there's always a little bit of a rat buildup. Yeah, deadly cold temperature. Population, city status. We can check this. Sure. Oh, we don't have that many laborers left, actually. Might not even have enough to hire all the army. I need to check this again, maybe put fewer people on gold. We'll see. Hey Eric, welcome to the stream. You're right on time. We've just started. Imp Rocketing Community Project. Oh, that was a fun one. Yeah, that was a fun one. Joe Bro, welcome to the stream. Have you played the Tropico game series? I know about them, but I've never played them. I think my father has played them a lot. My father is a huge fan of these types of games. He's played the Anno series. I think he's played Tropico, Settlers, the works. I've played much fewer of these games that he has. We're too Fargy spotted. Fargy? Fargy? We now have a plural of Fargus? Well, I guess it makes sense. I have... How many builders do I have? I have 7 plus... I have 16 available laborers. 16, it's not much. I cannot exaggerate. I really need to pay attention. And when we get ready to press the taunt button again, I really need to take workers off of things and possibly put them in the army after that. Okay, what's this? Entertainment going down to 89%? Not Fargus's, duh. Entertainment, okay. I mean, beer would give you entertainment. And I'm gonna do an experiment with beer. Maybe that'll work. But so far, this is the entertainment we have. So, festival paved festival pole. This is the upgraded festival pole. It says here, current entertainment value 52%. This building provides entertainment to nearby occupied residences and increases happiness within your town. To maximize its affluence, place this building within 180 meters of 100 residences. There are currently 52 residences in this range, so I don't need to make another festival pole, right? I could even have 48 more houses built within the radius of this building, and it would still provide entertainment. Another thing that provides entertainment. The library, the theater, consumes 50 per month. This one says 400 meters of 100 residences. I have 52. Entertainment. 150 meters, 100 residences. 52 residences. 52%. 52%. 52%? So all of these buildings give 1% of entertainment per house? Oh no, it could provide 100 residences. So if it only has 52, it's... yeah, okay, that makes sense. I could add more residences to maximize the entertainment. So there is spare entertainment to provide. But they don't give more entertainment per house. What about the pub? Entertainment, yeah, 0. 26 residences next to that pub. 26 next to this one. Okay, after the maintenance, we'll look into the beer. We're gonna do a beer experiment. About the happiness, everything else is okay? Yes, everything else is good. So productivity, let's check the things again. We're still over... oh no, it's bugged! It's bugged, fuck! These graphs, come on! It's not even month 12 yet, I saved too late. Shit. Anyway, I look at the numbers and yes, there's spoilage of raw meat. Smoked meat is good, they're producing a lot. There will be more bread. No, there will be less bread because I'll not be selling more of the flour and making less flour. We'll be consuming less grain because of that change, so maybe I'll add more people to the beer, but not yet, hold on. I want to check dairy. Dairy, we're still spoiling milk. Raw meat and milk are both being spoiled, so we go to the goat farm and we go down to one person. This is the minimum amount of people that we need to deal with 20 goats in that barn. Wait! The point of horses is to equip my military, and we have 12 of 12. They're not going to reproduce. I can take 5 people from here too. So minimum people with the horses, minimum people with the goats, minimum people with the chickens. If I'm still overproducing meat, raw meat, and milk next year, I can even remove people from the cow barn. But this will have a big impact on those industries. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do much of that. But anyway, we got some people out of those industries, so a couple more available laborers. Let's check the rest of the industries. What is this? Stolen. Import. Oh yeah, I did import beer. Yeah, what? Wait. Produce 122, consume 147? Because of the medicine? Let's leave it be. We still have a stockpile of willow. Yeah, okay, so for a while it will be enough, and then I'll remove people from medicine. It'll go down to normal numbers. I can't look at the graphs. The graphs are all fucked because of the bug. Medicinal roots are not being consumed. That is cool. I look at the numbers only. Honey is good. Wax is good. We can delete some of this. 140. 56. 426 here. Look at those flat lines. Holy shit. This is what you call efficiency. Look at, these are made on farms, okay? We're not only producing exactly the same number of flax and hay, but also look at the graph, the productivity per year. We've been flatlining on the productivity of flax and hay for 10 years. That is stability. That is efficiency. 100% farms, baby. Editor QT, welcome to the stream. Grain is also good. Pelts are still good. Need to take a look at these because every people remove from the barn, the goat barns will reduce a little bit of the pelts. We may need to add people on hunters if that goes down too much. Oh, it's so hard to read these numbers without the graphs being... What? Consumed? Oh, because of construction. Okay. But we went back up, right? We fixed the problem with the iron. It was at 350 per year. Now it's back at 550 because I did not have a minimum amount of iron ore set here. And they were spending a lot of time traveling. And now, well, they're still traveling a bit, but this thing is going down, this figure here. So they'll be working more, a larger percentage of the time. Okay, that's cool. So that was iron. Very low stockpile of iron still. Paper seems good. Bricks are good. Flour, we're gonna reduce the productivity again, but that'll be fine. What the fuck? What the fuck? How? How do we have this problem with hide coats over and over again? We've had 500 people for 20 years. Now they decide to take all the hide coats? 37, 36. It's still in the positives, but what is this consumption graph? Makes no sense. I'm gonna ignore it. Fuck that. Baskets went up because of the willow. That's good. Tools, heavy tools are all good. Clothes are good. Barrels, they made some more because some were consumed. That's good. I want that to happen. They need to adapt product production based on the consumption. Medicine. Well, if we get above 50 medicine, I'll just start selling. I don't know if we'll see consumption. Maybe this is one of those very slow to consume products. Coal is good. Sand. What? Oh my god, these graphs are so stupid. Gold's ore, 244. We did add a bunch of people. Gold ore, I still don't trust that. Smeltery for gold ore. 9% idle. Do I add another mine? Let's let gold ore stabilize. Also, I can't even see the graphs because it's bugged. It's annoying. Let's let the gold ore stabilize. More glass. That's cool. Books. 15.3. 15 books. How many people on books? I'll do minus books and minus paper. I think we still have too many there, and we're not exactly... We don't exactly have a lot of available laborers now. Beer, that's only to sell, but that's gonna change. Arrows, weapons... Heavy weapons 9, that's good. Shields, hauberks, plate mail 3, that's good. Consumed 12 hauberks? What? I didn't lose 12 soldiers. I'm sure there's wear and tear when it comes to hauberks, but why 12 at a time? They weren't at war. Wait, how did they consume 3 crossbows? The hunters are not using them. And we didn't have war last year. Just the fact that they're carrying the crossbows in their hands means they get consumed. Fucking hell. Training? There's no such thing. There's no training in this game. They only get veterancy from actual war. Anyway, the only thing we have to do here is books. Remove 1. Paper. Remove 1. And I'm gonna do the following. It's time to run the test. We've tested the the pastries, and we concluded they don't add tax as luxury. Let's add 2 more people to beer. And Open up both of the pubs. Now, we've talked about this several times before, and one of the policies that you can activate to have fewer people drunk is this one. But as we've seen before, paying 10% happiness for that is not worthwhile, because even by adding beer, I'm just going to get 6% happiness from adding this beer as the total happiness, right? So if I lose 10%, I'm on a net negative. And if I don't care about the gold lost to serving beer, which is less that I'm selling beer to traders, or if I have a surplus of beer and I'm selling all the beer that I could sell to traders anyway, I can make a little bit extra money by serving the beer, right? And if I really want to get to 100% happiness on the same time, then what I do is I serve beer and I don't activate this policy at all. So let's try that. Year number 1, we're gonna serve a ton of beer to everybody, and there's no prohibition. They can drink as much as they want, and happiness will go to 100%, right? What can go wrong? Minigame called Spreadsheet Simulator. I mean, I have an actual spreadsheet for this game because I want to calculate the efficiency of the things you sell on the trade center based on the work that is necessary in the base materials. I didn't finish that spreadsheet. I had a bunch of formulas, but then I gave up on it. I want to do some more decorations here. This thing is nice, but it looks a bit empty on the outside. What if we add some fences here? Let's make some hedge fences and add them here and there. And what if we do this? That could look nice, right? Maybe extend this a little bit. And maybe extend this a little bit. Let's see if that looks cool. And I probably need something else on the other side. There's a bunch of decorations we never tried. The small bushes, these types of bushes. What if we make like a tall brush and a low brush alternating, starting from here? So tall, 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 tall. Let's make some more here. Tall brushes. And then low brushes. That might look good. And I need something to fill up this space too. Not the fences. We have parks and gardens here, right? This is a park. Do we have a garden? We have garden trails. This highlight is good. And we have rose gardens and small gardens. But not large gardens, right? What if we create an extravagant large, not park, isn't there a large garden? Small park, large park. Medium garden is the biggest. Let's make some extravagant medium gardens here. Let's make one here. I'm gonna, hold on, tab, alt. Alt is the way to go. There's only 2 types. Let's make this and this. A couple of parks there. And the beer is set. We've got 4 people making beer to make sure we don't run out, and we also should fill the trade center. But I'm going, since now I'm serving beer, I need to come over here and tell them to not stock beer automatically. So let's turn this off. Oh, right. We have no beer to start. Let's put that all back. We're not selling beer for a moment. Let's serve the beer and see what happens. Let's go. Let's get into year 51. Heroes of Might and Magic. Spreadsheet Gaming. I could try that. Every time the game lags, I feel like there's something happening and I'm not seeing it, but it's probably just everybody getting out of their homes once the very cold event ends. Hey, Charlotte Combs. That's a fast horse. I need them to attack me normally. I need to test this theory of the gates. I can't press the button on the monument before I test that. Oh, another thing I wanted to do is to... So now that we have the military monument, and we're not pressing this button, we're only getting the regular attacks, our troops do get double the veterancy that they normally would. And outside of standing them all
as you command
in the colds and checking their health bars one by one to see who is more veteran, there's another way to tell individual veterancy of soldiers. Year 51. And the way to do that is to have an empty fort, like this one. So do you want to know, for example, what is the veterancy of Katie? Sure, no problem. You click on transfer soldiers. You want to confirm to transfer these archers, and you transfer... Huh, that doesn't work. Transferable count confirm archers 1. Who goes there? Who goes there? It's Katie. It's probably transfers from the bottom. So now we transfer Katie to that building, and now we know exactly that Katie has 2 stars when it comes to veterancy. And what I really want to do here is to transfer as many archers as I can over there until I have the archers that need to gain more veterancy, because probably many of these on the top are maxed out. So there's no point in me in taking them to an easy battle. I want the low veterancy soldiers to get into the easy battles to farm more veterancy there. So let's do that. I can just transfer them one by one to the Lancers. So confirm transfer only 1. It will be probably Mathek. The last one, that's Mathek. Okay. Let's transfer a couple more until we have max veterancy. Let's do 2. It should be Rosario and Alonia. Yeah. Still not maxed out. Okay, let's do 3 more. Transfer to Lancers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, no, that's not maximum. 19.5 and 39. Transfer maybe just 2 more Lancers. Just 2 more. That's maximum. 20% health. No, 20% damage, 40% health. This is absolutely the maximum. So now if I get these guys and I tell them... How do I select this battalion? This one. And I tell them to stand outside. And I get just one of these. Stand outside. Pega. 262 is max health for an archer. Go back and garrison. Any of these is on 262. Crowbar. Okay. He doesn't need more veterancy. Retreat to garrison. Wait, how do I transfer just Grovar to that building? I don't. So what I do in this case is...
it will be done.
I do a control group, so control 2 on just these archers. And the other archers don't have control groups, and I can actually transfer them all over back to the Archies. Transfer, and honestly, you can garrison. There's nobody here. Now I can use this for the light infantry, for example. And now I know, even though they're all back in here, I can use the control group of number 2 to get only the archers that need veterancy. And as for this tree, chop it, please. Hey MCO, welcome to the stream. Every single unit has a unique name. No, they're not unique. There's some repeats. There's a long list of names. But after you get to 500 and more population, there's actually some repeats. But there's a mod that you can use to customize the names of the villagers. I've never tried it, but I know it exists. As for these guys... Intoxicated already? I just started serving beer. You didn't even get out of here. Did they bring beer into the barracks? Are you kidding me? How are you already intoxicated? The year... We didn't even finish month 1. Come on. Stocking pub. They're just getting beer to the pubs. They didn't even start serving. No, they did. They served a bit. Oh, man. Oh, we did move this building. Yeah, we flattened this area. And we have... Yeah, we have enough coal. I did check that. That coal mine is not gonna go out anytime soon. Same for the iron ore. But the gold might. 800 gold. I think that's the next one to expire. How's the sand? 4,000. We're good. How's the clay? Yeah, that'll still take a long time to go to 0. Maybe I'll just add one more person to gold ore. No. Let's let the gold ore stabilize. I've decided to do that. Anyway, we didn't finish here. I want to check the veterancy of every other group. So the cavalry will be a bit more difficult because I don't have a third cavalry stable that is empty to move them around. So I'll probably just use the health bar trick to tell. But let's go for the light infantry first. So let's select all the light infantry, control 1,
right away.
Move over there. The archers...
It will be done.
Yeah, it's just... So the control group of the archers we do not change. Retreat to garrison.
As you command.
Hild.
As you command.
Hild.
At the ready.
I just started the experiment. I just started serving beer. Give me a break. Are you sleeping on the job? She be chilling? How are you intoxicated already? Get up. Get up and go. Formation, soldier. Post haste. Move your sorry ass. I'm gonna get drill sergeant on your ass. Come on, move. Okay. 510, 552. Oh, right. So it's Hilda.
Your command.
Hilda is on max veterancy, so she says, oh, I don't need to work. All the rookies are going to work for me. They're going to fight for me. I get to drink beer and sleep on the floor. Okay, where's Hilda? Hilda's over there. Is that max veterancy? I don't really know unless I transfer her. Okay. So this will be the last one. So if I move all 3, so if I transfer, I can even transfer to this building. This one's not full. If I transfer 3 to the archers, so let's do transfer soldiers to the archers and 3 only heavy infantry. 1, 2, 3. Hilda will stay here. Correct. And now I transfer to the empty one, lancers. Confirm. Only 1 heavy infantry. Hilda will go there. Okay. None of the light infantry have max veterancy, so let's transfer them back to the pinkies. Yes, transfer. And these transfer to the pinkies, only the heavy infantry. And now all the heavy infantry is back here. You're gonna work, Hilda. Stop drinking. Is she still intoxicated?
Your orders.
Garrisoning, parenthesis, intoxicated. Get up. Move your ass. Oh. Where are you going? That's not your building. I transferred you. Oh, were you intoxicated so it didn't count? Move. Soldier, move. Okay. As for the horses, I can't really transfer them, so let's...
It will be done.
Just move them all, even though... hold on. I need to select different cavalry units. So select these, go there.
It will be done.
Select these, go there.
As you command.
Yes, she is a disgrace. So these are heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. These are light calves. 404. How can I tell if it's max or not? Well, I guess even if it isn't, I'd rather have the others fight since we have so much cavalry.
Will be done.
404 is not found. These horses have not been found. Let's get them lost. 404, you are not found.
Your orders?
404, not found. Okay. Let's move you a bit more far away. As for these guys, what's the maximum here? 595. 560? 595. 595. What kind of formation is that? Oh, no. Hold on. I clicked on everything again. Hold on. You can stay there. You can stay there. You guys, please, formation. The amount of enemies, last time we got 97, but the big one that killed me was 180. 595. I only see one with 595 here. Fine.
At the ready.
595, you go over there.
As you command.
You guys come down here. You guys can garrison. And these are control 3. Okay. So you can all garrison now. If I do 3 and move these, the others go back. Okay, so I will only fight with a few of the cavalry and a few of the archers, but all of the light infantry. Beer for horses? What? No. That sounds all kinds of wrong. Extravagant medium gardens, but I'm gonna upgrade them into the paved versions. We get attacked this year most likely. I hope so. I need to test the defenses. Did they build the extra gates? Where am I? Not yet. 10 animals born? Yeah, because we have fewer and fewer people in the barns. Low on laborers? What? $50.52. The fence on the hill you wanted to flatten. Thank you for reminding me, Drip Explorer. Not yet. I need to remove people from something. You know, at a certain point, I'll just remove people from the Grand Academy. Because once we've got either literally all the tech or most of the tech that is important, there's no point in putting more people in the academy like they're not doing anything there. We need to remove 2 people from somewhere. I think it's going to be the gold mine, which is the less efficient thing here. Close the pubs. No. The beer experiment has got to go. Let's remove 1 person from the smeltery of golds and 1 person from the mine of gold. So now we should have 52 again. And since the ratio is 3-to-1, this should give the gold miners an advantage and maybe stockpile some more gold ore so there's no idle in this building. So that's how we solve the crisis of laborers that I did not think I'd get in year 51, but whatever. Trader, welcome trader. Oh, I didn't stack the trade center, I forgot. I always forget this. Right, we're serving beer now, I can't sell you, but if you want stone, you're gonna get stone. Let's get everything in. Everything in. 50. Willow, you cannot sell it. Pelts should be at 100. What are these doing here? Let's just leave it be. I'd love to sell some flour, but it's just not happening. Yes, glass. Cheese, we sell it all. Sand. Couple of extra iron ore. Medicinal roots above 50, yes. Books above 50. Should I remove people from the pharmacy? From the apothecary? Probably. Okay, iron at 160, that's good to know. No, I still don't have 50 medicine. Let's leave them for another year. 100 of these. That's it. Okay, so what does this guy want? Stone. That's all of his gold. Immediately. Let's get the rest of the stone in here. What do you have for me? Nothing important. See what I was talking about before? You can buy logs if you're on a log crisis. You buy logs from the traders at 4 gold per each log. So if you plant one of these trees, it costs you 5 gold and you get 9 logs. It's so much better. But obviously you can just use these guys to plant trees for 0 gold. Well, it's 0 gold, but there's also labor. Intoxicated, intoxicated, intoxicated. This guy's just on the floor. He's getting his head chopped off by the other guy. See? Decapitation. Oh my god, he's smacking his skull in. That woke you up, didn't it, Phineas? Get back to work, you lazy bum. If I check buildings randomly, are they gonna be 50% intoxicated? No, it was just the other one. What about an industry like iron? I don't want these to be intoxicated. They are not. Wagon drivers? That's risky. Driving wagon? Nobody's driving under the influence. That's good. Medicine. Forager. What other big industries? Oh, these guys. Filing, drinking. Kami,
Yes?
where are you going? You going drinking? Take it easy. My head is banging. Glass makers. Making glass. Well, I'll keep an eye on them. But, yeah, even the soldiers, get ready to see a lot of people just falling on the floor not doing their jobs. Maybe even in the middle of battle? Oh, dear. So there's nothing I want to buy from this guy. I could buy more willow, but I think we have enough for a while. And what can I sell? I can sell 1 herb. Yes, give me all your golds. That's it. Control groups are done. Let's see if we get attacked. I hope we do. Lots of gates from them to build over here. Soldiers consumed gold and beer. I think training soldiers was only gold. I don't remember what beer used to do in Settlers 2. I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't remember that. Stone wall near the maze looks damaged. We haven't had attacks in a while. It shouldn't be, really. Premium offer! Hold on. This is not damage. This is just weird graphics for the walls because I flattened the ground above it while the walls were there. It's just some weirdness. What is your special offer? Oh no! I can't sell that! If I sell 20 hauberks for 600 gold each, I get 12,000 gold? And this guy comes with a ton of gold to compensate for that. Yikes, this is the biggest special deal I've ever seen in this game. And realistically, there's no other way for me to get this amount of gold through other sales here. Although, you know, I see flour, I sell flour. I'm a simple man. I see flour, I sell flour. Get me more flour. What do you have? Cows, soap? I don't care about any of this. I don't care about any of that. I'm gonna sell you baskets, for sure. I'm gonna sell you crossbows for sure. And then some more. Wow! If I sell, I'll not have more hauberks. Do I need more hauberks? No, hauberks are for archers. I'll need to hire more archers. About 7. Okay. We're gonna enter crisis mode. Guys, make just hauberks. Change of plans. How are the shields, by the way? How do we have so few? Shit, I need more people in the armory. I need more people here. So let's add one person there and remove another from the gold mines. No, remove. And I think I still have a surplus of both coal and iron and pelts, to this not being very bad. But I guess my initial strategy of doing a workshop with 5 people for weapons and 5 people for armor is not realistic, because these pieces of armor take far longer to create than weapons and heavy weapons. So it's probably, I don't know, 5 on weapons and maybe 8 on armor. The arsenal definitely needs a boost here of people. But anyway. Fine. I want your gold. And this is an opportunity I don't think I can pass out. That is a fortune. I'll sell the rest of the flour and then see how much is left to see if I can keep some of the hauberks. But that is a fortune. I want that in my pocket. Wow. Too bad he doesn't want stone. I could get all of his gold just from stone, probably. Ah, this is looking quite nice. When are the enemies coming? I'm waiting for the enemies. When are they gonna chop this tree? This tree does not belong here. Did they make the gates up here? Not yet. Bear. Cavalry, deal with that. Okay, they're making some of the gates. That's cool. The deer run away from the bear. That's cool. Sell relics? No, you cannot sell relics. You cannot sell cattle. You cannot sell tomes of knowledge. Some things are purchase only in this game. Flower. Crossbows. This can also be a great opportunity for arbitrage if I see one of them selling hauberks. Actually, this line is guaranteed arbitrage. If you have your own stock to sell, that's always better, because that's direct money from your stock. Arbitrage, you need to buy for somebody and then sell to somebody else to make less money, of course. But if you don't have enough stock, you can totally arbitrage that. What happened? Somebody left and somebody joined at the same time. She might sell hauberks. She does not. She does, however, sell the Tome of Knowledge. Let's get that. We get a bit more tech. I was upgrading the health of buildings, right? Does it still make sense? I'll probably never need deep mines in this game. Game's about to end. This could be good as well, but we're not getting many diseases now. And everything else is kind of meh. Let's go for health in the buildings. So this is 15% for barracks, lookout towers, walls, and gates. Yep. Walls and gates, even stronger. So you don't sell hauberks. What do you want? You want soap. Planks. Oh my god. Please bring those in. Nope. 0 too many. Please bring this in. Sell as much as we can here. She has nothing that interests me. Maybe the iron. No, we'll get there. I think we're good with the iron. We'll get there. Some more salt, maybe. 32 days. 20 hauberks. I'm gonna sell all of the flour I can first. Flour goes down to literally 0. Sell that, please. Bring in more flour. Bring in more of these two. And then I'll see... Sell this. How much is left for his gold to be mine? The beer is going to 0. We have 4 people making beer. They're drinking all of it. All of it. Raiders are approaching. Alright. They've built most of the gates. They haven't built this. It's not important. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to save the game. Just make sure something raid. That's fine. It's raid. I want to see if, without external interference, the raiders will naturally be attracted to these gates and will enter the maze out of their own will. And once they do that, only then will I move the cavalry, the archers, and the infantry in. Only those that need veterans. Let's let them approach. Happiness. 99%. They're still not happy about the beer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 4 people. 2% idle. 85% production rate. They're just selling it like crazy. Village is being raided. 114 raiders. That is quite a lot. What do we have here? I don't see siege weapons. I see siege weapons. That's a big group. Must be a bug. I don't know. Probably is. I mean, this game is no stranger to bugs. I didn't sell my weapons. I don't even need... This is an easy raid. This is not the taunt button. I don't even need to... How does this keep happening? What is up with the rat situation? I don't need to buy more weapons or hire more people to deal with those. I think that's fairly easy raid to deal with. But I'm kind of distracted with these traders and these awesome prices that have been offered to me. 8 days, last chance. 15 hauberks for 9,000 gold. I can't pass this offer. He just made me an offer that I can't refuse. I need that. And now I've got, well, mostly all of his golds. The rest of the hauberks go to town, and I still have 12. Fine. It's just fine. Don't make a lot more now. As for her, planks, iron ore, and beer. Nope, I'm not selling that. Maybe some pelts. Maybe some more no, candles is a bad price. I just need more planks in here. Planks will probably be the way to get to that money. That is already arriving. I won't get all of her money, but that's fine. We're good here. Let's see where they move towards. 1 time speed. I see a lot of archers, warriors, shield bearers, warriors, shield bearers. But these are pretty much low tier enemies. And 1 battering ram. Even if this thing decides to attack my walls from a strange angle. Now that my walls have extra strength, I don't think that they'll get through. So let's let them approach, see what their path is. This is the test I want to run. No, they didn't ask for money, so it's just a bunch of thieves, not an organized army. Some of them are going down. Why? You know,
as you command.
The horses are fast, but you guys are not. Start moving. They finish this, I can do the test after the war is over. Yeah, even when they go down, they take the path. What is this? What are they attracted to? There's no gate here. This is not working well. I need to terraform. Without... Why are they going there? Without terraforming, there's really no way to guarantee that they're attracted to the gates or whatever.
At once.
Cavalry.
At once.
I'm not afraid. I mean, if those guys will take a million years to break through that wall. Where are they going? They're going past like this? Guys, you've been watching this series for very long. I'm not a good example for military stuff, okay? I did it all wrong. You want to terraform the entire thing to even want a chance at drawing the enemies towards where you need them to go. So what I'm doing here, it does not work. It looks like the battering ram is indeed attracted by the gates. Those guys don't give a fuck. They're just gonna walk. Okay.
Right away.
Right away.
The battering ram will take a long time. It's just attacking a random wall. Those guys will take a long time. We need to engage those. So...
At once.
I don't know, man.
once.
Maybe I'll press the taunt button and die the second time around. Looks like none of this is working. Even if I had extended the wall until the end, until, well, that lake, really, I guess they would just hit the wall. Attack the wall. I don't know.
As you command. It will be done.
Time to fight. So, cavalry, offensive stance, defensive stance, hold position.
As you command.
As you command.
Can you press the button during the raid? You sure can. You'll spawn 2 armies at the same time. Do you want to do that? No. No, you don't. She will not get all of her gold. There's no way. 29 days. I'm gonna get distracted with the army and then I won't get her stuff. That's what happens every time. But, well, it is good enough. Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot of gold. Maybe I got more achievements. Maybe we can go for the 100k gold stockpile. Let me check the achievements here. Give me a second. I didn't get new ones, but the ones for its production, I think. The ones that are missing are... 1 million... Yeah, no. To generate a total of 1 million gold ingots, we're halfway there. We're not going to get this one, maybe that one. 100k gold seems easy at this rate. Alright, cavalry go in.
At once.
Let's have the soldiers, the light infantry stand over
As
here.
you command.
Archers at the
At
top
once.
of the hill. And the cavalry goes around and hits the archers from behind.
As you command.
And those guys are just distracted.
As you command.
Are my archers? Okay, my archers are fighting.
Right away. Right away.
Oh yeah, archers are camping. That's great.
At once. Right away.
Look at the archer motherload. All of those for my cavalry. A couple of warriors, but I don't think they stand a chance. They stand no chance against my cavalry. 0 chance. Archers might be in trouble though. If they get very close. Oh man. Who's that? That's an enemy. Archers are still doing fine. Another cavalry from the back. No prisoners. No survivors.
As you command.
As you command.
It will
Alright
be done.
guys, go home. That was still so fucking easy. It's incredible. The level of different... No. No prisoners, no survivors. The difference in difficulty between this and a taunt is insane. Insane. I didn't even have the usual defense of the wall. It's insane. Veterancy is being made there. Yes, it is.
As you command.
Okay, let's begin with the trick. So, this is the trick that I've figured out. I hope it works here. I saw an old video. I don't know if they fixed it or not. But in theory, since just like a tile of water anchors down a certain work of flattening to that lower ground that cannot be raised, the same happens when you place a wall or a gate on top of a mountain. This... What the hell, game? This tile here will anchor everything up top. So if I do... Let's approach from that side. That might be interesting as an experiment. Let's do from the very highest tile. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That should be enough. And now we let them work on that. Get the cavalry in here.
At once.
We might have more veterans now. Building destroyed.
Right away. As
Oh,
you
what a
command.
pity. Which was the battering ram. Now it's stuck on the next wall. No, it was attracted to a gate, but it just crossed around there. Okay.
Anyway. As you command.
They got crushed in a blink of an eye. And so will these. The battering ram is retreating. That's cute. Let's rebuild that. And, well, maybe thicken these walls. Village was raided. 114 killed, 0 lost.
Flawless victory.
So our test failed. They are not attracted to this. I don't think there's anything I can do to improve this situation. I think that if my soldiers are here and they kind of dance around them and shoot a few arrows and then retreat into the maze, then they'll be attracted to my own soldiers and be driven into the trap maze. But the maze itself apparently doesn't really attract them at all. So I don't know if I can help it with this. But I mean, I can try. Let's try that. Let's maybe upgrade some of these walls here. So manage walls. Upgrade. The way to do this, to force them to move in a certain way, it has to be with the, let's speed this up, with the flattening thing. Either flattening a mountain and increasing the height of a lot of tiles, or doing it with a river. Ideally, you do both. A river from below, a mountain from the top, and you have a huge incline that they cannot pass through.
Right away.
My soldiers, please stand out here. I'm going to check one fully veteran Lancer. I need to separate them first. Right, and as for the light infantry, I have no idea if any of them is full or not. 552? I don't think that's max veterancy at all. Wait, what are those people doing here?
Right away.
Get out of there. Do I only have 9? I only have 9. And they're of different types. I should just separate them, really. 552, 490. I don't believe any of you are veteran. I'm gonna leave you be. As for the archers, now I can test because any of the ones that are still garrisoning, I know they're max veterancy. So I just moved this out. I know this is 262. I could have remembered that. Garrison, any of you are 262. 262, Rosario. Garrison. That's awkward. 262 Wesley. Garrison. 262 Locke, Garrison. These are the only archers left that still need veterancy. Very few of them. So now we do control 2 with only these.
As you command.
And we have the control group set. Cavalry.
Right away.
Ah, the traitor went away. Of course she did.
Your orders? It will be done.
Oh, cool. Double-click selects units by type. I didn't know that. That's very convenient. That's very good. I'm glad that shortcut is here. 595, probably? I can compare them with these. So any of these... Waiting for command. None of them are garrisoned? None of them are garrisoned. We surely have some...
At the ready.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going?
As you command.
Did I pick all of the cavalry again? With control 3?
At once.
Right away.
Control 3.
As you command.
No, I did not. Okay, so these are veterans and those are not. Hold on, I'm confusing everything here. Let's get these. Ah, it was the double click thing. Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
Away.
Let's just separate them like this. And now I know that light calves on 404. How did I not remember that? Any 404 is not found here. Killick has not been found. Mai has not been found. Where are you going, Basilla?
Right away.
Are you drunk? Intoxicated? No? Okay. Is the happiness at 100% yet? 94? This is just bugged. This doesn't budge. If I don't serve beer, it stays at 50%. If I serve a lot of beer, it stays at 50%. What am I even doing with this game? 525. Right, now I need to check the heavy calves. I think this is one. So Yuli, 595. Any 595s in here?
Your command.
Erwin, 595.
It will be done.
Okay. Durant,
At the ready.
595.
At once. Your
Veldron,
command.
595.
It will be done. At the
Bjorn,
ready.
595.
It will be done.
Maybe having the prohibition policy active is at fault. It's not active.
At the ready.
595.
As you command.
Jessic, move back. Not a lot more horses here that need super veterancy. So let's
It will be done.
join these two forces.
It will be done.
These are the control 3. And now we select all the cavalry and we garrison. Control groups are done for the next year. That's quite convenient. I should have been doing this for longer. But only now are we reaching max levels of veterancy in many of these troops. Okay, let's let them work on that. Build up the final things here, do some repairs, upgrade these walls, and even build those. Have a lot of work to do already. The decorations here are finally finished. This was quite a nice thing we built here. These things need to move a little closer. Let's put them here. And there. Medium paved gardens. I don't think they make much of a difference anyway. Well, the beer experiment. This building is currently not providing entertainment. Why? Are we running out of grain? Are we making so much beer that we've run out of grain? No, we have a lot of... What the fuck? Is the grain not here? Yes, it is. The only thing we don't have is flour. Do I need to put 10 people here making beer to serve enough for them to be happy? This is just a disaster. I didn't even activate the policy. So they're just getting drunk left, right, and center. We'll see at the end of the year how it went, and maybe I'll add more people next time. But I'm really not convinced at this point. Bad beer? Oh, I can't say I'm an expert beer maker. That and the medicine we also need to check after a year's worth of time. Everybody's garrisoned? Yes. Okay. Are these guys still intoxicated? Yep, 2 of them. Chopping logs intoxicated.
Need anything?
At your age, you should have a little shame, Anala. You're not wise beyond your years. I wouldn't have said that about you anytime at all. They haven't made beer for years. Of course their first attempt in years will be making bad booze. I don't think they care much if it's bad or good. I think they just want to drink their fill. And then some. Where are you going? Well, this is next. Regardless of whether or not the maze works. This is next. Let them finish these upgrades. Maybe even this thing here, because it doesn't really represent what I want to make. Structurally, what I want to make is this 3 small gates here. They've made those walls extra thick. My only chance is when I taunt the raiders, I have my fully staffed army here waiting for them. I taunt them with the horses, like loop around once or twice, and get them to move back here, and then drag them into the maze where my light infantry, my lancers as well, that I still need to hire, they won't have veterancy, but whatever, and my archers in the back, and maybe use the maze for that purpose. And maybe we'll just die again. Do not taunt the raiders. Eric, I'm sorry. This series needs to end. The only thing left is this. We've lost a fortune by serving beer to people that are always unsatisfied and still get drunk. We did not get any happiness. This test failed, and it's even going down. Not until you have full veterancy. Hey, listen, for me to farm full veterancy on everything, including the Lancers that I still didn't hire, that would take years. I don't have that time. Sorry. We're gonna go with a full army. I'm convinced I can defeat them with better strategies and a bigger army than last time. And then we'll end the series there. 100k golds. We have almost 50k now. That's not very far, actually. It always boils down to slaughter. Yeah, pretty much. An even bigger army? I mean, it is possible. It is possible. Okay. Yeah, saving game. That's indeed what I want to do. What's happening here? You're full of flax? Flax and honey? Ah, you'll be fine. What? The well is low on water? Missing flour? I know, I've sold all the flour. I know, we didn't get a lot of bread, but I've never seen this in a playthrough. This is also why I never upgrade wells, because upgrading wells, besides the desirability, which is good in the middle of town, it also increases the water capacity and the water accumulation of the well, which is worthless, and durability, so they don't get destroyed by enemy forces. Whatever. I've never seen a well out of water. I think these guys are trying to make beer, for which they need a lot of water, and they're grabbing water from here so fast. I need to upgrade this well, actually. Let's just upgrade that well. There's more wells around. I mean, that should not become a problem. Where are the drunkards? Who is intoxicated? I'm searching. I'm searching for them. Maybe the break makers. Drinking wheat beer. Well, not intoxicated yet, at least. Okay, let's slow this down. I'll need to save. I don't think it's gonna get super cold again. Did they finish this job? Ah, they did finish this job. Look at this. Do you remember how this thing went downhill from the peak of the mountain? Now, after flattening, and I didn't even do a lot. I could have done 10 times this instead of 5. Now all of this is up here because of the anchor with the gate, so this still works. So I didn't, by doing this, I didn't average these tiles, their height. I brought the height up for 4 of them, and I kept one stacked to the top because it cannot move down. So now, what do? I'll tell you what do. We make another gate here. We'll let them finish it, and then we go 5 tiles more, and then we make another gate, 5 tiles more, and then we make another gate, 5 tiles more, until we are here, and then this thing becomes so steep that they cannot pass. And then what we do, we extend the gates to that side, we extend the gates to this side, and we make an impassable wall all the way to the edge of the map, so that even if they are attracted to the walls, they cannot pass at all. They are forced to go into the maze, or, well, around. But then I can also extend from this side and completely funnel them into here by using impassable ledges. So yeah, walls, they don't really do the thing. But flattening the terrain actually does the thing. I'm gonna say right here, let's go for another year. So this is year 51, but we're dead. Build towers inside the maze. They are attracted to towers. They are attracted to towers. I can put towers inside the maze. I do have one tower that I basically don't use. Sure, if this gets destroyed, whatever. Where do I put it, though? If I put it here, they might go around. So it needs to be like here. Maybe this side doesn't block anybody. Hey, yeah, that's a good idea, Eric. Let's try that, putting that tower over there. Anyway, let's do the maintenance. What do I need to check? Wagons. 18%, 20%, 23%. Plenty vital, no need to worry about that. Nobody is intoxicated. Now I'm just looking at the names, trying to see who is intoxicated. But just the amount of gold that we lost by selling, serving something like 2,000 beer. It's incredible. And there was one of the traders this year did want beer. This farm is at 99%, so it just goes up very slowly. Whatever. 96, 94. That's all the farms. Okay. I don't need to recruit cavalry. Builders, how are we doing here? Now I need to check this again. 51, shit. Shit. And we have people paused, so it could go down even below that. That's a pity. Hey, Force of Will, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the lineage 2 songs fit this game quite well. Entertainment went back to 100%. Well, at least the beer entertained them. These 97s is just to ignore. The beer I don't understand. Your villagers could use some liquid happiness. Try producing beer to satiate their thirst. I am! Maybe I need even more people here. I need to check the production. I need to check the productivity. Let's do that then. No, I need one. I'll just take note. This is what I used to do before. Available laborers -1. Back into this. We're still spoiling a crap ton of meat. But now even more so because they paused this. So yeah, still too much meat. Bread, they did produce some, even though we sold mostly a lot of flour. But food-wise, everything is good. Produced fewer berries because the lack of laborers. Oh no. Why did the nuts go down? Oh, because we're no longer growing nuts. Okay, that actually makes sense. Dairy, we still have kind of a little bit of spoilage of milk, even with the 2 cheesemakers working non-stop. So that means I'm gonna remove 1 person even from the large barn where the cows are. This should remove a lot of meat. Did it go red? Oh, it goes into red when I remove 1. That's fine. This should remove quite a lot of meat and quite a lot of milk. I think it's still safe to remove 1 there, so now we're at 0 laborers. As for the industries that are paused... Right, so that's 2 people. What else is paused? That's 4 people. Shit. And 5. So that's 11 people. What? These calculations don't make sense, man. I probably don't need 3 here. Arrows, I need to leave them. And these guys, I do need to leave them because of the peak production. Let's put 3 on the barrels. Still consuming more than we're producing willow. I need to check the medicine. No, there's no sauerkraut. Things don't ferment in this game, they just spoil and get deleted. Still flatlining on the... Whoa, what the hey? What the hey is that? No, that's not correct. It's 1,600, not 1,800. These fucking graphs. Grain... Pelts... we may need another hunter maybe next year. We'll see. Firewood, planks. I'm gonna do minus planks. No, we just sold planks. That was a source of gold. But now we don't have a lot of laborers anymore. Paper. Maybe a little less paper. Okay, minus paper. bricks. This is the negatives actually, because consumption plus repairs is more than production. Flour went down, it got sold, that's good. Hide coats, please, for the love of... What the fuck is this? This makes no sense! I need to do plus coats. What the fuck? We've had 500 people wearing hide coats for over 10 years, and only now does it start to skyrocket the consumption? Every single year? This makes no sense. This makes no fucking sense. Baskets. I don't have the people for this. I really need to make a game with 1,000 villagers. But I also don't have the computer for that either. Yeah, barrels I think with 3 people will be fine. I'm not concerned about logs. What, the clay? How? Were they drunk? I mean, this does not depend on anything. They just need to go here and mine clay. And I didn't remove people from clay because I didn't remove people from bricks or pottery. So this has been stable all the time. But now, since we're serving beer and we don't even have rationing, not rationing, we don't even have having prohibition, the policy on, randomly some of the industries just start underproducing all of a sudden. If it already upset me when I found a dip in production that I cannot explain, now it's going to be even more random. And you might say, well, that's more realistic. Fair enough, in real life these things can happen for a multitude of societal reasons, but also it's a strategy game and I want to min-max it and not feel guilty about it, right? Because that's the way that I have fun. Me and a lot of people, by the way. Coal not being enough, I can get behind, so let's do plus coal. I mean, fine, plus clay. It doesn't make sense to me. Drunk people work worse. Yeah, to just stop. And I don't even think it counts as idle when they're lying on the floor just sleeping. We're consuming less, we're producing less, but we're still above water and it looks like we might be stockpiling here. Are they still idle? They are. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. One less person there and... we'll leave the gold mines. Let's see how they stabilize. Because I really don't have the people for this. Glassware. Glassware went down. Why? Glassmaker. Idle 18%. Did they run out of sand or coal? Coal's on the down low. Maybe. Okay, maybe. Let's do plus coal then. Coal, the reserves of coal are going quite low. Maybe that can be a problem. It doesn't explain clay though. Nothing explains clay. Books. I did remove people. Let's leave it. Let's let it stabilize there and see if it produced 800 beer. Consumed 900 beer. They're even drinking the beer that doesn't exist. No, obviously I took some from the trade center. No, I can't do. The next limit of population is 1,000. So I can go to general. When you enter this menu, the game says maximum villagers, high population settlements can significantly increase system requirements and are particularly taxing on the CPU. Playing with very high populations can result in reduced frame rates depending on your hardware configuration. 500, 1,000. Oh, I can play with 200. That's... no. There is no in between. There is no in between. I'm sticking to 500. I just want to end this game at this point. Could I put more people in beer and take this even further? Hey, why not? We're doing an experiment. Let's experiment. Arrows, we've consumed almost nothing. 6 hauberks. Okay, they're gonna make a lot of hauberks now. That's good. Compensate. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. So let's do some changes around here. Paper. Minus paper. I need to do hide coats. Ridiculous. Embarrassing. Garbage. Let's do another tannery. This is full, right? Yes, it is. I had that impression. Resources, tannery. Yep, we're right there. That's fine. Plus clay. Oh, we don't have people for this. Plus coal. I'm just adding 1 to coal, and I'm removing more from gold ore, since this industry is so bad. Let's do 5. We shouldn't need 15, right? I have 16. 20. 20 people in the gold mines for 5 smelters. Let's test that. And how's the labor situation doing? We have 55 and 52. Well, I guess it'll have to do. What else do I need? A trading post? And let's not forget that. We're about 50k. If we double the golds in a year, we'll be able to get another achievement. And then we'll taunt the raiders as well. I'm gonna hire a lot of people to the army and click the button. We have to do it. It's the last frontier. The farthest frontier is past that button. I didn't check the medicine. I can check it here, I suppose. Medicine 40. Let's leave them be. Iron War. Titan Quest music also fits this so well. Okay, now we can sell some paper. Gold is fine. Tech in 3 months. I don't even know what I'll use it on. Where's the storage cart, by the way? We haven't been looking at the stone and stuff. Where did I send the storage cart last time? Back here? Down here? Oh, they got all the stone? They did get all the stone. No, they did not get all the stone because we just don't have laborers for anything. Let's move this closer to the stones and that'll be enough, I suppose. Let's go for year 52. So we finish building these walls, we move the tower, we hire the army, and we click the button. That's the plan. We see where we can take this with a fully hired army. What happened here? This is another bug. Some trees sometimes are not replanted even though they're always this. You can't even turn that off. You got the bug for them replanting too much. You got the bug for them not replanting enough. Incredible. Peach, peach, pear. I guess that's a peach. Arborist is intoxicated, is he? Is she? She is!
What is it?
Idle intoxicated. Harvesting fruit intoxicated. Oh my god. Year 52. Yeah, pairs last into the winter. It does make sense. Wait. Can I change the flag's appearance? No. Would be nice if I could make these flags look like those, but there's no option to do that here. This flattening thing that I said to move the mountain to this corner and then go left and go right and make the entire passable area until... This mountain is probably even higher. I should have started here and bringing this mountain downhill and making this whole thing impassable. I think that peak is lower than this peak. Yeah, so much so that there's still snow there, but there's no snow here. At the beginning / end of the winters is the moment when you can tell which are the highest mountains, because it's the ones that still have snow. Those are way too far, but this map, for a mountainous map, this map was horrible. This one is also pretty high. This is one of the highest ones. This is probably top, because it looks flat at the top, right? So this might be maximum height for the game. So if I wanted to do this like perfect, I would probably keep the Fog of War here in the south. Let me turn the camera so you guys are not disoriented. Keep the Fog of War here in the south and use this mountain. Yeah, this would actually be easy. Drag this mountain here, make this impassable, drag that mountain there. If you make the whole thing impassable, then the enemies, they spawn in the middle of town, of course. You need to not only give them some Fog of War, but also a pathable path towards the center of your town. Yes, this is the ceiling of the game. I could have used this. This is lower, definitely. But yeah, it would take years and years and years in-game of terraforming and a lot of work from all your villagers to get a monumental work like that done. And yeah, I'm not going to do it on time here. I just want to finish these. And then we'll do the test. We'll taunt the raiders again, and maybe we'll die again. Maybe we'll succeed, but the final battle is upon us. Only one Tanner. Merchant has arrived. Do you have cheap spices? I would love that. You do! 51! That is my kind of numbers. Let's get... Fuck, that's expensive. But like this, I'll have a stockpile for a long time. Let's not exaggerate. 150, 300 spices in stock. That'll be more than enough, and there's nothing else that I want. What do you want? Weapons. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna get all the gold back. I can sell some books now! Look at us selling books. 500 cheese. I mean, even if it's a bad price, I want all the cheese. Let's bring in more cheese. 6,000. I'm not selling you bad prices of that. Maybe one more of this. Maybe 3 more books. But that's pretty much it. The rest is from the cheese. It's time. It's time. It is time. My lovely people, it is time. Do I... 49. I think I have enough. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's another thing I wanted to try, which is this. I have these light infantry. There's no, outside of being cheaper, of course, there's no advantage for you to train light infantry when you can train heavy infantry. If you have the weapons and the armor, the heavy weapons and heavy armor, there's no advantage to getting light infantry. Save? Okay. Rip. We're gonna win this time. Let's say, win! Right? Except that we already lost. And also that's 52. Why did I save that with the name of 51? Whatever. It's time to do this. Cavalry, we've already got everybody. I want to transform light infantry into heavy infantry. And I mean transform because I really need the same people with the same veterancy to join the army once I fire them and hire them. I don't know how to do that. This is a puzzle in the game that I still haven't solved. I don't know if it's even possible. Like, if I fire just this guy, L'Assault. For 28.9 extra health, right? This is the veterancy we'd have. If I can do it correctly, it will remain at 28.9. We fire L'Assault. The assault is right there. We change nothing else, and we immediately hire 1 heavy infantry. Some more. Fuck! We just lost veterancy. How do I hire assault back? Well, the salt is gone now. I don't think I can do anything about that. But I have an idea on how to cheat the system and rehire this, force the game to rehire the same soldiers. Remember when we had coal here in the middle of town? Let's make history repeat itself a little bit. Let's make 10 coal mines. Doesn't really matter. It's just a waste of planks and logs. Let's let them build that, and then I'll test the rehiring of the soldiers again. Let's accelerate. Hire and fire through the population. There's no way to pick who gets hired outside of the trick that I'm trying to do. There's no way to manual that, unfortunately. Give me some more of your golds. The cheese, not here yet. Yeah, we had a lot of spices now. Put out the fires, please. Knowledge? What do I do with this? Military. I could put more attack for the lookout tower. You know what? Let's go for that one. Since now we're using the tower to bait the enemies in, we'll get this and see how much damage does the tower really do. I think it's still less than a fort, but whatever. By the way, I'd love to get that now. So, you know what? I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna ask special request for a book. I have the money. Let's do that. Next trader comes with more knowledge. I'm proud of this town. You know, you play this game for the span of a month in real life, and you feel empathy towards these people. You want them to be safe, to be healthy, to do well. It feels realistic. It's just a pity that it has so many bugs. That's just... it kind of ruins the immersion, you know? There's no way I'm getting that gold. We need to wait for the next trader. What if they could be bears? Oh, I said I wanted to add more people to the brewery. But I don't care. We've seen people drunk. They're not even getting happy enough. If I made more beer... oh, no, what I forgot. What I wanted to check is the consumption of grain. So I need to go agriculture, grain. There wasn't a peak. 8 people making brewery. Guys, there's no excuse. You're gonna have enough beer. I'm gonna guarantee that you're gonna have enough beer. We even improved this well. And now it's managing... rain is increasing water generation by 150%. That is cool. Anyway, upgraded it should work a little better. Premium offer. Oh my god! 2,000 each? I'm gonna get the book's worth back in gold. Okay, so absolutely final military upgrade. 22 attack speed to lookout towers and town center, not to the forts. We've unlocked literally everything in the military part of the town, of the tech tree. Wait. This might be a trap. This might be a trap. Meowth, welcome to the stream. This might be a trap because I need to count how many. I will need 24 plus... These are just hauberks. Plus... 19. 45? I don't have 45. I cannot sell that. I can sell only 3? Maybe they'll make more? Oh, yikes. Is my calculation correct? 24 lancers from 0. And then I have 5 heavy infantry out of 24. That is 19. Yeah, 24 plus 19. That is 45. I can't sell 5 because they might be worn out. I shouldn't even sell anything, to be honest. Oh, man. Maybe I go for another year. I do want the 100k gold, and this is the golden ticket. This is the golden ticket. I need to sell them all. I'll delay a little bit the pressing of the button for 1 year. We'll go at 5 times speed. We'll get some of the gold back even quickly here. And with some soap as well. And with that thing, that's going to be 20,000. She's still going to have a lot of gold left. I'm not going to get all of that. And this guy, some cheese. That's all. I'm going to sell those. Wait, no! I keep changing my mind. Cancel. Cancel. Take this back to town. I can't do that. The armory doesn't have enough people, and it's only making hauberks. Shit. I gotta go back to this. Let's add 8 people here. I should have put 8 people right at the start. I did not realize that making armor is so much more cost-worthy when it comes to manpower. And women power, to be fair. A lot more women here than men. Then the blacksmith creating weapons. This is a lot easier for the guys to make than it is easy for the girls to make the armors. So I maxed out this building. I put them like this. And now I sell? No, I shouldn't sell. Let's not do that. Let us not do that. We've got the tech. We've upgraded the attack speed of this tower. Let's put 3 people in here. And let's start the recruitment process. 2 arms. Everyone. This will help with the thing that I wanted to do with the mines. I will not need as many mines as I thought I did. As I thought I would. But let's let them finish it. Archers. 2 arms. And the heavy infantry, that'll delay a little bit. It's time for war. It's time to end this. And I'll teach you how you can force hire the same soldiers. We should be very short on laborers now, right? Yeah, 15. I'll tell you what. We're not gonna get the gold anytime soon. Let's turn off all the gold mines. And end the smeltery. That's not an important industry. We're making a lot more gold at the trade center. We're making an insane amount of gold at the trade center. And we didn't even unlock this technology, which would double, almost double the amount of gold we could get there. Instead of gold, we're just going to war. Yeah, 27, of course, they're equipping all of that. And also these 4 people here. This was an exaggeration. The time for games is over, guys. It's time for war. Everybody goes to the army now. These are almost all garrisoned. Drinking with beer, even the soldiers, god damn it. Now, I want to hire all of the heavy infantry that I can, and the last 4 I'll do a trick. But now the building will be full with 14. 23. 24. And we should have the armors, right? I hope so. And the only thing that is left is to transform those light infantry into other industries. Now, this goes to 0. This goes to 0. This is just an experiment I'm running here. Let them build the last coal mine. Some of you guys might already be guessing what I want to do with these mines. One of those was intoxicated. Of course. they finished this gate, so now if we wanted to, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goodbye, GQT. Have a great night. Ah, such a pity. I should have put max people on the armorist years ago. But I've never been in a game this much endgame into an endgame in this difficulty setting and everything, so I'm still learning. It's still a learning process for me. Please, priority on this mine. I want that to be over to do some tests here. We should be still on very low laborers. 33. Even with the entire gold industry stopped. Oh, with the entire gold industry stopped. Hold on just a moment. We don't need as many people in coal, that's for sure. A few laborers from that, because some of that coal was being consumed by the gold industry. Grand Academy. You know, we take 12 people out of here, we don't need this to be working anymore. We can even turn it off. And while we take 12 people from there, they were consuming paper, right? Well, we can take 24 people from paper. Not exactly. The guild hall still needs paper. Let's take 12. So we take 4 from here. And 8. Let's leave 6 in paper. Okay, we still have laborers. We don't have any more people to recruit, so this would be a stable setup for a full army. They're intoxicated already, god damn it. For a full army to be hired and still having industries working correctly. But of course now it will take 374 months for us to gather any knowledge. Outside of the tomes of knowledge that we buy from the trade center, of course. Everybody is here. The only thing that is left is these 4 guys. Now, we are again at... Did they finish that? Okay, let them finish this. I need this mine to explain my strategy to rehire soldiers. And the year's almost halfway gone. We're gonna fight during the winter. Come on, guys, hurry up. They're going there, right? Yeah. What are you doing? Repairing? Ah, that's cool. It has to be 26. Why only 7? What? Wait, the bookbinder's still making buildings. That's this. Hold on. Maybe 8 making paper. I think I overdid it over there. This building could move a bit more down. I'd love to have some trees there too, to be symmetrical in this corner. Okay, final coal mine is done. So here's the trick. We have a stable city with a fully... an army fully hired. Wow, okay, now we have a lot of extra laborers. That is fine. We don't need the academy anymore very much. I'm about to end the city. I think I'm about to end the raiders that killed us last time. We're gonna have revenge this time around. But now I want to rehire these 4 soldiers. I know that if I click these crosses and I fire them and then I hire 4 heavy infantry to upgrade them, different people will be hired. So how exactly do you hire these? It's very simple. You kind of destroy your economy on purpose. The first thing you do is you go over here and you put builders on fucking 0. You can't really go to 0. And then you have 70 available laborers. Cool. You put 70 people in these mines doing literally nothing. So now I'm taking all of the available laborers and making sure that I have none. This is the next step. I hope this plan of mine will work. I've never tested this before. And at a certain point, these mines will tell me I can't hire anymore. There aren't more people to put here. Unfilled. There aren't any more available laborers. We're literally on 0 here. So now... 0. Yeah, you can put that warning sign absolutely on my face. So now, if we're on 0, And if the very next spot we try to hire is unfilled, that means that if I fire one of these soldiers, let's do it with Winana, then Winana will instantly become the only general labor available, and so if I hire a soldier, that must be Winana again. Yes, it works! It works! Yes, 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 yes! I never tested this before! Yes! Edgar. Yes! Edgar, go, go, Edgar, go! This works. Davros. Are we even getting the veterancy? 552. Yes, they have their veterancy. Look at this. The veterancy is with the people. They all have different health bars. Very nice. And finally, move out, Davros. Kamara, you get an upgrade. Yes, it worked perfectly. And now after this is done, the soldiers you wanted have been rehired and upgraded. That is the last trick that I'm going to show you on this settlement. The city is over. Everything is over here. We're gonna get all the laborers back so that our economy doesn't collapse like last time with the bug of the people going uphill and eating the very food they were depositing. Now, things should have been normalized again. There's nothing critical. I should not have done this. This made no difference at all. That was just useless. Let's go back to 26. Let's let the last few soldiers equip their armors, and we're gonna press the big red button. We also have 3 guards here. Correct? Mine is out of ore. Oh no. What? Game, come on. Read the room, game. I can plant the true tree, the 2 final trees. This is my OCD, sorry. We're not even gonna see these trees grow, but you know they need to be there. Vytaan, welcome! Thank you for the raid. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vytaan. Welcome, everybody. You're watching the end of the civilization. I'm gonna press this button here. We're gonna get attacked by 180 raiders. And the last time I lost the entire civilization, they razed my city to the ground. But this time, our army is stronger. Our defenses have been fortified. And maybe we stand a chance to have some revenge on the immense raider army that attacked us last time. How are you doing, Vytaan? How was your stream? Hope you had a pleasant time with corruption cards. Was that where you're playing? I think I saw a little bit of that, but I didn't have a lot of time to stay. Is everybody armed? Everybody's armed and ready. Here, everybody's armed and ready. This is the biggest army I've ever had in this game. Everybody's armed and ready. Cavalry. I hope nobody gets drunk, because now we're serving a lot of beer too. I think they're all ready. How do I differentiate? Okay, light infantry. I need to do 2 control groups. Archers.
At once.
Archers and cavalry. So let's do cavalry control 4.
As you command.
On offensive stance.
As you command.
Archers control 3 on hold position.
It will be done.
And then infantry for now will be control 1. They'll all be defensive stance, but I want to separate the lancers from the heavy infantry. This is my last stream for Farthest Frontier, by the way. You're catching the very end. Don't kill us, please. We're friendly raiders. I know. Don't worry. Okay, I see a couple of lancers. Now, I think if I double-click...
Your command.
And I control 2, I can separate the lancers from the light infantry.
Right away.
Oh, no.
Your command.
Right, this game allows you to put multiple... a single unit can be in multiple control groups, which is super awkward. Light infantry, lancers, archers,
right away.
Cavalry, we are ready to war. Let's put them in position first.
It will be done, as you command.
The light infantry just stays here, I believe.
At once.
The lancers just stay here too, because they'll come with cavalry.
Right away.
The archers will stay outside, and the cavalry over there. Archers?
It will be done.
Cavalry?
Right
Did
away.
I press the right buttons? Oh god, I hope I don't confuse these
At once.
control groups. Let's move them out and press the button. It's time for war. I'm gonna save the game again, hold on. Win, yes, I hope we win. Emission from Dog, welcome to the stream. Bite Fire, hello. Wish me luck. Here we go. 1 time speed.
At once.
Let's lure them in immediately. Can we even survive this at all? My forces have never been stronger. We went down to 5 plate mail's armor. I'm very glad I didn't sell any last time we had a chance to.
It will be done.
Let's just taunt him. Oh! Let's just kill some of the catapults that are undefended right now. Oh my god.
It will be
Come
done.
on, what the fuck? Right click, move.
As you command.
181! Why are they going to the right side? They're going towards the path. I don't think it's a problem.
Right away.
How are you dead already? Is it just from the... Is it just from the arrows? So let's do Adar. Do I retreat? There's no point in retreating. If I retreat too many troops, they need to die to this war. I mean, I'm sorry, cavalry, but killing their... 3 is for the archers. I cannot confuse this. Let's move some of the archers up ahead.
At once.
If you don't kill their siege weapons, they're going to go back into the city and kill all 500 of our population. So please, siege weapons first. I don't care if there are pikemen in their midst. Take those out. Move out. Move out. Move out.
It will be done.
Okay, let's try and attract the other groups so that they are all dragged back, and then I'll move the cavalry. Archers. Archers, don't move very far out. Stay there. Get into position.
It will be done. It will be done.
Okay, move past.
At once. At once.
Any siege weapons here? I think I see one here. I don't see siege weapons here, but we do want to anger this group as well. I need to change the music. Hold on. It's time for battle music. Let's anger this final group. There's more siege weapons. Oh my god, so many siege weapons. Go in, cavalry. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
It will be done.
Get in the thick of it. Catapults, catapults.
Right away.
Catapults.
It will be done.
Archers. Okay, they're getting surrounded. Heavy cavalry is going back. They're all going back. Yeah, we're definitely angering them. Now I need to outmaneuver. So get out here. Try to move past those. Don't get surrounded. These. You didn't kill the first. You didn't kill the first. Come on. Last one, I think.
Right away.
I think we destroyed all of their siege units. I killed the archers. Yes, cavalry versus archers. No, it's not over.
Right away.
Forget the archers. This is more important. We've lost cavalry at this point. Catapults. Archers. Well, they're definitely all aggroing my cavalry. No, they're not. They're going there. Shit, I hate this. Okay.
As you command.
Come on. Kill that catapult.
At once.
Kill the battering ram. 2 more. So many siege weapons. That is crazy. And because the battering rams have even more infantry inside, this is not exactly 181 people. This is probably above 200. Cavalry, you did a phenomenal job, but it's not over. Aggro that group and get them back into the maze where the trap of the archers and the light infantry awaits them. Get in there.
It will be done.
Okay, that's enough. Move out.
Right away. It will be done.
Archers versus archers, I don't like that.
Right away. As you command.
Cavalry, hit the archers. Archers move back.
As you command.
They give up. They went back to the wall. Yeah, the only way to actually do this correctly is with
At once.
With mountains and with flattening the terrain. Walls don't really do anything here.
At once. As you command.
Cavalry taking basically 0 damage from the arrows. That is crazy. Okay, archers, move back there.
At once. At once.
Okay.
As you command.
Most of the cavalry is still alive.
Right away. Right away.
We've lost
Right
maybe
away.
1/3 of the cavalry.
It will be
Not
done.
bad. I don't know what I'll do about that group, but first, this...
At once.
If we bring these guys into the trap, we might take this war. They're destroying the palisade walls. Yeah, they're going through. Oh, shit.
At once. As you command.
Let's bring them in
It
here.
will be done.
Oh, shit. I can't even see. Can I do this?
Right away.
Okay, maybe. Who's this?
At the ready.
Why are you wounded? Probably took some arrows from before. Oh shit, I don't like that. Okay, they're falling for the trap. They're following my cavalry defensive stance for now. Don't move out. Hold position, everybody. Don't reveal yourselves. Archers are shooting through the walls. I didn't know that was possible. All of these are falling for the trap. As soon as they enter the trap, my cavalry goes out and tries to intercept that group. I'm not sure if my cavalry can deal with all of those. But at least delay the situation. The tower is now fighting. Shooting arrows. Here they come with the cavalry, and my spearmen are at the ready. Cavalry,
As you command.
get out here.
As
Infantry,
you command.
hold the ground over there. Don't get too involved. My archers in the back should also be firing. They're not. I don't understand why. Cavalry,
At once.
time to get out here.
It will be done.
We have another job. We need to split our forces.
Right away.
Infantry, lancers, get back. How did they get... How is this possible? Oh, I see.
At once.
Oh no! They're not going for the trap at all! They're just attacking the walls.
Right away.
The archers will be exposed. I need
Right
to move these
away.
back. Cavalry,
Right away.
move out. I need to play like this. I can't see anything.
As you command.
What do we have here? Footmen, heavy cavalry, heavy infantry. I don't see archers in here. But I see weaker soldiers from the back. Let's take advantage of that. Move back, come on. Ah, they're going for the weaker walls. The trap doesn't work at all. Forget this. Forget about this. The tower is still shooting a little bit. The archers, I'm not sure.
Right away.
Let's move
At
back
once. It will be done.
in. Even the hunters are getting involved. Cavalry from the back. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Here they come. They destroyed one of the walls. Okay, so now
As
the
you
archers
command.
may prove
It
to
will
be
be
useful.
done.
Let's
Right
move these
away.
back. Do I see any cavalry here? Otherwise, I'm backing away with the pikemen. No, so heavy infantry
At
in the
once.
front, pikemen in the back.
As you command.
No, there's heavy cavalry there.
Right away.
1, 2. Archers, hold position. Stay strong. Somebody got trapped on the outside. Okay. Oh my god, they're leaking. They're leaking everywhere.
At once.
Cavalry. Wow,
Right
cavalry.
away.
Keep moving. Oh god. Arbalists, these are archers. Attack the weak ones from behind. This is a win. I don't think I've
It
lost
will
a
be
single infantry here.
At
I've
the
lost
ready.
one. And that infantry is wounded, so probably they could. Back
As you
away,
command.
archers, back away, and light infantry,
It
get
will
over
be
here.
done.
They could probably recover
command?
this. No, the war's gonna last too long. This guy's dead. But not many casualties here, at least. They're gonna enter the maze from the back and try to flank us. That's unfortunate. The tower's going down really fast. They did get attracted by the tower, but they went like this instead of going in the maze. Okay, archers, move
It
back.
will be done.
As you command.
Infantry over there. Cavalry? Cavalry's still
At
standing.
once.
Footmen, infantry, heavy cavalry. These are the heavy ones. Let's take out the weak ones first. Isolate them, kill them. Kill the morale of the other ones. I'm just kidding. There's no such thing as morale in this game. Let's cross the corner with the archers here in the back.
At once.
Oh god. Archers
Right away.
here in the back, and I can't see anything.
As you command.
Infantry, pikes,
It will
archers.
be done.
Those are going to town too. These are kind of split. Maybe for trying to follow my cavalry, that's a big mistake. Heavy infantry, yeah, these are the big ones. My cavalry might die there. This is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get ugly.
As you command. At once.
Some of them are falling for the trap, but not that many. 5 have died, it's my cavalry. My cavalry are all dying. Yeah, cavalry versus cavalry, they are super strong as well. Shit, they're going to town, and they're not even going for the walls. There's no more defenses here. Oh god. Arbalests. Okay, cavalry, this is a better group for you. I may need to sacrifice some of the town. They're gonna invade, they're gonna enter, but I think we win this fight overall. Because after my infantry kills these, I'll have a huge amount of troops to march back into town and take it back. But there's gonna be some damage. Okay, the maze did work.
Right away.
Move out.
As you command.
Let's get out of that maze, catch the troopers, the enemies that are flanking us. Whoa, 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 there's still pikemen? Don't worry. Those... Yikes, okay. Don't worry. Village is under attack, I know! Archers there, cavalry. I think now they're gonna die. No, no, cavalry, get back. You guys have the speed advantage. You need to intercept these guys.
At once.
Quickly. They're checking my walls. Mine is out of war. Is that real? I've turned these off. Stop with notifications. That's useless.
As you command.
At once.
Okay,
As you
heavy
command.
infantry and
As you command.
the pike. Can I click on that, please? Everybody, take down that cavalry. What are these guys doing? They're just hanging out. Oh no, not anymore. Cavalry versus cavalry? No, cavalry versus footmen. Let's go
It
there.
will be done.
Oh no, no, don't split up. They
will be done.
really love their paths. It's like a fucking magnet. Fine. You need to stay together. Attack those then.
It will be done.
Archers, move out, move out. Let's go to town. Let's save our people before they destroy. I think we've got this. We've significantly reduced
It
their
will be
numbers
done.
and only lost... Well, cavalry's gonna be all dead soon. I don't think they can take these. But we put up a fight and I think we'll survive this. They were checking the map? Yeah.
Right away.
Who are you?
Command.
Heavy infantry. Wait, there were people left inside? Oh, were they wounded and retreating or something? They don't do that automatically. Let's help out over here, guys.
Right away.
Archers can take out those. Yeah, my cavalry are gone. Cavalry are completely gone. Okay, let's... Oh, no! Let's ring the bell. Let's ring the bell. Take cover in the town center, everybody.
It will be done.
So in the end, the maze made no difference. These walls were bullshit. Everything, none of that worked. But hiring a full army
As you
does
command.
make a very big difference.
As you command. It will be done.
Okay. No, no, keep going here.
At
I
once.
may need to separate them, but I won't send the archers to attack the cavalry. That's the one thing I cannot do.
Right away.
Cavalry. They're gone. At least it delayed them a little bit. Wait, pikemen. You guys specialize on horses, so move in here
As you
because there's
command.
plenty of heavy cavalry in there. Let's let the heavy infantry deal with their infantry. Yes, keep moving. And archers maybe help out the pikemen. These guys are doing what? They're going for the town center. Town center's gonna fall. Cavalry's gone. I have 0 cavalry. Town center's gonna fall, but I may rebuild if my people survive, and I think they will. Okay, now it's the lancers and the archers together. Archers for the infantry, lancers for the
At
cavalry.
once.
We should be able to defend this attack here.
It will be done.
Offensive stance, hold position. That's correct. That's the town center falling. Yeah. Town center has fallen. Come on, come on, come on.
It will be done. Right away.
Heavy cavalry, pikemen, your specific goal
It will be
is to
done.
kill these. Move. Okay, heavy cavalry is fleeing.
It will be
Let's
done.
kill these. Heavy cavalry. Heavy
It will
cavalry.
be done.
What? I only have these lancers left? Heavy cavalry going for the archers.
once.
Shit.
As you command.
Pikemen, get in here. Where's my light infantry? Keep moving forward. Attack those.
As you command.
Oh my god. Run, archers, run!
Right away.
Past the walls, maybe.
As you command.
And the lancers? Why? What is this selection? Oh, because some of them are
Need something?
dying on the floor? Why does the game do this to me? Jesus Christ, these interfaces are janky from the start to the finish. Gathering mushrooms intoxicated? They're leaving! They're leaving! 181! We lost 46. Holy shit. Pyrrhic victory? Pyrrhic victory? What did that mean?
As you command.
It's probably nothing good. But we did survive.
Right away.
Kill the rest of them. Yeah, absolutely do. So in the end, the cavalry is just fleeing at this point.
As you command.
The archers can stay here. We can't rebuild the town center by pressing rebuild. It's costly, but we should have the materials. And then we need 40 people to be born or immigrants to join, and we've recovered at least the human losses. We have not even close. We're not even close to have recovered from the material losses of the armors and weapons lost because of all the soldiers we've lost. Once they die, they lose all of their equipment. Victory at unbearable costs. Yeah. Victory, but at what cost? Yeah. So, there you go. We've beaten the challenge that killed us completely last time. I want these guys to finish off the last enemies. Next time, it's 9% health, 7% size, 9% damage, and it keeps going up. You can trigger this once per year, and with every victory, this number increases. I guess I could survive maybe 2 or 3 of these. Not sure about 4, because after a while, I just don't have enough heavy weapons, heavy armors, etc. Any more enemies left? I'd love to run them down with cavalry.
away.
Oh, I still have 2 cavalry! I'm
Right
not gonna get
away.
there on time. There's no way. Okay, let's just send them all back home. See how many... we lost some villagers as well because they went through here. Probably killed some of the people that were garrisoning the town center. Let's see how many soldiers we lost. This was a complete failure. That one's gonna die too. A win is a win. Well, it's a GG at least. And the end of this series. Yeah, that soldier's dead. Mine is out of war, I don't care. What did we lose? We have 1 light cavalry. So here we lost. No, big horses. We have 1 heavy cavalry. So just from these losses, we lost 11 heavy weapons, 11 heavy armor. It would take me 4 years to rebuild that. We lost 11 hauberks, 11 shields, 11 small weapons. Archers. No, light infantry. We lost nobody. Nobody. Because of the maze and everything else. Lances, we lost 14. These guys suck! So that's 14 more heavy weapons and heavy armor lost. Archers, we lost 3, so 3 hauberks, 3 crossbows, not a big deal. But with the losses to the heavy cavalry and the lancers alone means that we cannot rearm the army again. I mean, with these soldiers, we could probably survive maybe 1 more, but I'm not sure about 2. So I'd survive 2 taunts. It doesn't matter. This is a repeat. I did load the game again. That's the only way that we survive this. But it's over. Let's watch them rebuild the town center. And say goodbye to Korvax-10 as the final enemies flee. This is really a brutal challenge. Even when fully hired with the army and prepared. I don't know what I could have done better. Outside of, you know, this. Look at this now. Look at this now. See? See what I mean? This is completely flat at the top. I make another gate there and I bring this over. And after a while, this huge ledge that is totally impassable is in front of my walls. And then they absolutely cannot pass through any of these spots. And then I can force them to funnel them into some sort of maze. Maybe not with walls, but with precipices. But anyway. With the Ark of the Vengeful Dead, would it still be possible to win this? I've never tried having the Ark of the Vengeful Dead active on the temple at the same time I press this button. I'm not sure it is possible. But yeah, terraforming is the way to go. With terraforming, you could probably do that. Desirability? Oh, we lost the town center, so desirability is very low. Guys, let's go. We got the materials for this. There we go. Crops lost to animals? Oh yeah, because they destroyed fences and the cows are just going around to eat my farms now. Fantastic. Well, my friends, this is the end. I'm sure there will be 1,000 more problems for us to solve in this settlement and more things to do. Not many more industries or things to discover because we've pretty much discovered all of the tech and everything when it comes to new industries and puzzles to solve. I've proven that with at least a full army we can beat the Taunt Raiders challenge, even though my experiments with the walls up here, I can't see anything like this. My experiments with the walls up here didn't really work out at all. Even the ones that I got in the maze, they started cutting the walls across and getting to my archers faster than they should. They cut across these walls to get to the tower. Even the tower that was supposed to lure them into the maze didn't really work. So this has to be a maze made out of hills, and then it will work for sure. Hey Vytaan, thank you for the sub with Prime. GG, the maze shall be remembered. I do hope so. But that is the end of Korvax-10. I can go back to relaxing music, by the way. There we go. Let me try and read a little bit of a few messages here. Knowledge lost to animals. Important book eaten by a wandering cow. Thankfully that doesn't happen. I'll just leave it in cinematic mode and I'll read questions for a moment. Let me say goodbye to this settlement. I'll miss these guys. I will miss them. Dimo Gorgonzola has a poem for us. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend, the end. Of our elaborate plans, the end. Of everything that stands, the end. No safety or surprise, the end. I'll never look at the farthest frontier again. It's a song by The Doors. I don't know that one. But it rhymes. That's what matters. Hey, Colrig was here! Yeah, that was a lot of raiders. Hello, Colrig, and hello, J-Joe. J4, welcome. Hi. Victory, but at what cost? Yeah, pirate victory. That's a new word. I learned a new word today. How would be the next regular attack if not taunted? Super easy. I just go in with a cavalry, circle strafe them, they basically deal no damage, and I kill them with just one of my battalions. The difference between the regular raiders and the taunted raiders in difficulty is massive. Massive. And Dex is asking, what's next? Probably Grid or another racing game, but Farthest Frontier for the moment. I'm done with this. I've read on the Steam forums that the developers of this game are not only doing a lot of fixes and improvements to the game, but also releasing a small DLC with some new stuff, new features for the next version of this game. I'm not really looking forward to repeating this game anytime soon. I think there's a lot more bugs than the next couple of releases are going to fix. So I hope that in the far future this game will be in good shape. And maybe if I miss the game, I'll revisit it again sometime. But for now, I'm going to focus on other things, other video games. And yeah, this was a good run. Many satisfying moments, some frustrating moments too. But I'm very glad that we explored everything, did the full tutorial to the end, and even beat the challenge that killed us last time and got revenge from the raiders. New Grim Dawn? No, there's going to be a new expansion to Grim Dawn, but that's still in the works. Probably by the middle of this year that'll come out. I wouldn't mind live streaming the new expansion of Grim Dawn when it does come out. All right. I need to do this. Stop bothering me. I need to save. Come on. GG. Final save and, well, GG. Happy face arrows. We didn't test the beer properly, but I mean, you saw a couple of intoxicated people and the happiness didn't really go up. So I think that kind of proved that the way to go with beer is just to sell it, not serve it. It was enough of a test, I feel. I'm satisfied with this ending. I was not satisfied with the ending of last Monday, when we got destroyed. That did not feel final to me. There were still things to see, but now it does feel final to me. We did not see drunk bears. Oh, you want me to go back in the game, activate the bear achievement, and then give them beer and see the bears falling on the ground, sleeping on the floor? You guys can do that yourselves. You can do that yourselves. Let me see for some cool raids. Let me see. Flashback? Oh. Okay, I've got a raid for you guys on Twitch. Don't leave. That's a blast from the past. I'm not sure if I can raid this channel, but I'll try. GG, good night everybody. Let's see if this works. It does work! Alright, I'm reading you off to the official GOG channel. In that channel, currently, Kilgore Trout is live streaming the old DOS game Flashback. Many of you might have played that, at least if you're about my age. I'm not sure if this is a source port or a remodernized version, but it looks very cool, and I think I'm going to watch a little bit of the stream once I turn this off. So I hope to see you there. Give GOG a follow. They have live streams for games that they make promotions on, so the games you see on this stream, sometimes you can buy them for cheap if you're interested, which I think is a very cool concept. And there's a rotation of several people who live stream on this channel, and they do a very good job, including Kilgore here. So that's it. I'm rating you off. Goodbye to you on Twitch and on YouTube. Hope to see you next time. And until next time, I'll tell you when. I'm not sure when it will happen. It will probably be a racing game. Pay attention to the announcements both on YouTube and on Discord to know exactly what will happen. But yeah, some racing next time. I'll see you then. And until then, good luck and happy face rockets.